No. Well, let me know if you can see me live because my preview on YouTube side is gone. Wait, yes, my mic is not muted. Hold on. Hi, hello, hi. Okay, so everyone can see. My camera. Hold on. Okay, hold on. We're fixing this. Just give me a second. I don't know what happened. No, that looks really... I don't have any encoding errors. I don't have any... There's no encoding errors. Why did everything... Turning autofocus off, turning auto exposure on. Oh my god, turning it on. Look what's happening. Why is it looking like this? Am I smooth? Am I smooth on your end? Yeah, I know, Erin. I had it set perfectly. Then I had to get up, come back, and it went like this. Okay, so I'm not smooth. Okay, that's great. That's perfect. Love that. Hold on. Freddie, get it. Yeah. It's Mercury retrograde at the moment. Ugh. This is for the blue tint. Here, that's smooth. This is smooth. It's not bright yet, but it's smooth, right? I don't know. I had to turn autofocus on and off, on and off. It was the only thing that was changing anything. Schmooze like butter. Okay. Excellent connection. Oh shit. How's the music? Like, is the music fine? It's not too loud? I kind of mimicked the settings that I had for Twitch. I had it for there. Hi Jay, hi Nyx, hi Penguins, hi Loki, obviously hi Erin. I think I got everyone right. Stream Elements, hi, how are you? Music is nice, it's good, it's not too loud. Okay, cool. Oh, I remember I have to keep this at the level. It's still on 3 gain and try to keep it at the level of my mouth. We have found a flag. We're gonna do the buy flag right here eventually to help with this stupid brightness. But I was thinking of trying to get a blanket instead because I feel like a blanket would be thicker. You know, because I feel like if I put a flag right there, it'll be sheer. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be really sheer and it's not going to, it'll do some, but won't. But I'll have to put it in the Discord. I found this other one where they put, it's like phases of the moon and they put it in bi-colors and then they say it's not a phase. And so, like, I'm torn because that seems so perfect. So I'm gonna have to put a picture of both. Like, I mean, you know what the bi flag looks like. So it's like you have to put the moon phase ones in there. So also goes with my color scheme. It's all that one. So, but yeah, so I have no news for this week besides we are in Mercury retrograde. So hence the second I hit go live, technology started up. So be wary with your, well, not wary, but like be, you know, double checking your words, your technology, like having extra time for technology. Guinness is contributing to the conversation if you can or cannot hear him. Want to send me the link as well? Yeah, I will make sure to post that in the Discord. So I'm just like, I don't know which one I want. So yes, I don't like, besides that, Twitch, if you're concerned about when I'm going live on Twitch, I want to treat it more as like casual for fun. I think tarot can get overwhelming, especially when I don't speak. I haven't been having to speak as much, so I didn't want to throw a whole bunch, like kind of do YouTube live, keep up with my rituals, then go on Twitch, and then all that sort. Like I didn't want to throw all of that at once, so I'm gonna slowly incorporate it in. Though probably will be no like schedule for Twitch. It'll just be like, hey, I might just go live with Aaron in the mornings before he goes to work, and we'll play some Dead by Daylight. So it's not his normal streaming schedule. So it will just be like live on my channel, and then like I'll eventually, I want to bring in other games. I just don't want to be just Dead by Daylight, because that's not like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a capture card so that we can actually do some like Mario Kart, stuff like that. I want to get eventually Super Smash Bros, because that'd be so much fun. Will Aaron be on time for your stream though? Yeah, he will, because we'll be in the same house, and I'll be like, get up there. So, also Fall Guys, I'm trying to see if I can get Fall Guys. I'm trying to see if I can get my account from my Switch, because that's on Epic. I'm trying to get it onto the computer here, so maybe we want to do Fall Guys. We can do Fall Guys. Because I don't need the capture card for that. So, I'm trying to do what I have on the computer before I have to buy, because everyone's saying to get the Elgato one. That's like a $200 capture card. They say it's worth it though, and it, like, versus going the cheap route, like those ones don't really work, or they don't work for long. So we're thinking about having to wait, save up for that for, you know, might be some months or whatever, but like that's like the long-term plan. Yeah, so other than that, we can get into this. It's expensive, but it's really good for sure. Yeah, like I've heard nothing but good things about that, and that's why people go for it. And I was like, okay, all right, it'll probably be worth it, because otherwise it's like you keep buying the cheap stuff over and over again, and the amount of times you bought the cheap stuff, it's like, you know, you should have just saved up and got the really good thing. Okay, so what we're doing, we're focusing on the energy for this week ahead. These are just, you know, little tips of guidance from our spirit guides, our divine spiritual team, for everyone who is present, everyone who is looking for a message. Everyone, remember the card ASMR. Yeah, you basically end up spending more on the cheap ones than the good ones. Yeah. See if I can put this. I don't think it's gonna make that much. Oh, it does. It did make a bit of a difference. It did. Maybe it's too bright. So hold on. We'll see. I have a mini little ring light, so I also have it on my docket to get like a bit. You can see how small it is. You can see it in my glasses. A mini little ring light that's literally, it's like a clip-on. You're supposed to put it on your phone. You're supposed to put it for your phone for selfies and stuff. But I was like, this is all I have right now to help with lighting this way, because these lights don't work like that. So I'm trying to get like an actual ring light that will sit back there. That might be a bit larger than that one. The cute little halo in your glasses, yes. All right, what do we need to know for this week ahead? Because of course my keyboard, just give me 1 sec. There we go. Okay, so the first set of cards up we have here is we have the Fool. So this is new beginnings, a new path. We're in the mindset of we're trying something new. We want to be guided by more of intuition. Okay, I love watching them jump. Yes, it's like, I just went back to shuffling. Remember, I used to, like, because my hands would hurt, I would have to, like, cut the deck, and I was like, now I'm just so used to, I've broken some of these decks in really well, so I was like, we're able to do that now. Our challenge is, like, trying to build something. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is about trying to work with other people, trying to build a community, and it might be having a hard time trying to find the foundations, trying to find out what's wrong, trying to fix it, trying to learn. So I'm doing this. I'm just making sure that I'm still smooth, because it looks a little not smooth. Gotta stop letting technology distract me. you know, letting this. I'll just look to chat if like if something looks really weird or doesn't. It looks like it might like be breaking down. Let me know. There we go. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Swords. And like this is kind of like, this is weird in the sense of an invitation, because usually this means thievery, this means lies, this means like deception. This also could be mean like someone who wanting to like take it all, like they're looking back, they're looking towards the back. This is like an invitation to leave those things behind. This is an invitation to also take what you need and that's it, to move on, to not keep looking towards the past, like to look towards this new path and like look more into the future, look more into what you're willing to build, the new focus, so you don't feel foolish with this. With this Three of Pentacles, this is also, you may need to need help. You need collaborators. You need to build a space. You need to be able to ask for help. Look to teachers. Look to guides. Here's what it looks like upright. Oh, my fingers like match the cards. That wasn't intentional. Look at it. Wait. Oh, I have autofocus on. Hold on. Hold on. That's... Hold on. I mean, it kind of was working there, but I don't think I need autofocus on. I was like, that's what kept catching my attention. Time to rob a bank. That is not what the cards are trying to say. Disclaimer, disclaimer. Oh, didn't mean to make you cry. I need a partner in crime. I can drive. Hey, we might have two people fighting. It could be two sides of yourself. It could be two other people who are not seeing eye to eye. Someone who is ruled by finances versus someone who's ruled by emotions. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, meaning you're not doing too well, too hot with finances, meaning like, what's it called? Like into your savings, trying to figure out where your money's going, taking care of your bills, needing to put that as a priority, maybe spending too much, being too extravagant on one side, but you like really pretty things, says the Queen of Cups. You need some self-care, but be wary that you're not like being manipulated by another person, by your emotions, you know, just to going off like whims and like buying things, you know, just like, even though you don't really need it. Like really deep down, do you really need it? The bank robbery. Robbing a bank is so scary. Okay, and then we have the World. We have the conclusion. Like, we're waiting for this conclusion. We're waiting for this chapter to end as it sits right underneath the Seven of Swords. We're seeing this chapter wanting to come to an end. We're waiting for it to end. We want to celebrate the victory of it all, but it's like we can't get to the end if we keep looking back. If we keep saying, this is what I had and I want it all. This is what someone else has and I want it all. And it's like you're going to cut yourself if you try holding on to all those thoughts, all those anxieties, all those mental processes of where you're just like going in circles, needing to put boundaries up. The World is associated with Saturn energy, which relates to Capricorn energy, and it's like, you know, needing to set that discipline. We have Taurus energy, the fixed sign of Taurus, which we are in Taurus season. Happy birthday to all the Taurus signs out there. Okay, so we have Taurus season coming into here and like wanting to like have a fresh start, wanting that Fool card, of like that breeziness, being able just to step into authority, step into power, but we have to work for it. It can't just be what you feel, you have to put in the work for it, says that Queen of Cups, but it's a sign associated with Cancer energy. Cancer energy is of the home. When it sits underneath the Three of Pentacles, it's more attuned with like needing to set up your house, needing to set up a sacred space, a self-care space, putting that effort into that space. Realize that was kind of behind me. I hope that sounds better. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. We have like snow that is melting. This is what it looks like upright. Like in reverse. It's because you're trying to dig yourself out of a financial hole. Some of you will be really working on your money, prioritizing where your money is going, how you're paying your bills, how you're budgeting your bills out, like what has to go where, how much more money do you need. Like I know people like money makes the world go round in that sense. Like you need to be able to see where you're going to find out like where there's bills that are maybe you're misplaced, like not like you're misplacing, but you don't realize you have a subscription, you know, like you don't realize you have a subscription that's still going on here, and it's like double checking that for like maybe someone sure like no one's overcharging you. Like technology for this week could be overcharging you something, even if it's a few dollars here or there, and it's like you need to put a stop to that, you need to cut that off. Then we have the Guru, which is the Hierophant, and this is more earth energy. This is actually Taurus energy. Wow, we got double Taurus in this reading right here. So this also is because like for Mercury retrograde, if we're bringing that back into like the fold into the circle, it's going to be harder on the fixed signs. That's Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo and Taurus. So it's like having to double check that communication, not rushing into things. Also, it's like don't say the first thing like that you feel out loud. Like, you know, like you have to double check what you're going to say. It's like don't question, like you're not questioning yourself every time you're going to communicate, but it's making sure that your words are more clear, that you're coming from a place that like you've meditated on, that you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna just lash out because of anger. You know, if someone's like been bothering you or you're getting false information, it's like you have to be more in tune with yourself before you can like express those feelings outwards, you know, like to be more assured of what you're listening or what you're feeling. Okay, we just need one last card. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is, I feel like this is the card of Gemini. This is that Gemini energy. And it's in reverse, so it's like false communication, or just like you're not getting communication as quickly as you would like. There's a message you want that isn't getting to you. It's going to be delayed. This could be in reference with the world around you, like being connected to the online world, that you want a message, you're waiting for something to be instant, and it's not going to be instant. It's going to be delayed, because like Taurus is that fixed energy of being like slow and steady. It's something you want to stabilize. So it's like focus on what that Aries energy that we just went through, that cardinal sign of Aries, that fiery sign of Aries. What is it that now you're going to be stable with? What requires your attention with the finances? That isn't about like emotional, because we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's like because you're going to drain your emotions. Some of you might need to cry it out. You might need to be more into your creative side with this Ace of Cups. Like you don't see an opportunity creatively. Your creative juices are blocked. Okay. Oh, if you're watching this on the live and you're wondering the giggles and what I'm reading and stuff, you should be able to see the chat. The live chat replay should be on. If it's not, let me know, but it can take up to 24 hours to show. Just putting that out there. So, this chat is the polar opposite. No, it's fine. Guys, have fun. Have fun. Why did I read that as please LMAFO the bikini bike cop? I don't know why I read that, but I did. I was like, bikini, what? Hold on. Now that no one sees my desk anymore, like I said, it's a mess over here. Bikini bike up. Okay, so yeah. So the Ace of Cups is our crowning card. This is what's lurking in the shadows. It's because you're trying to delve into fantasy. You're trying to get some of this deep waters from Pisces. This is the keeper of water, so it's Pisces, Scorpio, and more Cancer energy. What we don't see in this reading, probably because we just had a whole season of fires, we don't see any wands. The passion is there, wanting to take action is there, but it's like, does your heart align with it? Do your values align with it? And are your finances backing it up? This is why we're taking more of a reflection route this week. We're taking more of a time of absorbing information this week, trying to find the right guides, because you might be having a challenge more so than anything is finding a mentor, finding a guide. With these two cards in the position of challenges, it's more of like you're trying to, like I said, trying to build a foundation. You're trying to get into those you're trying to get into those skill sets that you've been trying to learn. You're trying to do things in a trio, and it's like having issues finding collaborators, finding partners, finding people to help you get better at that skill you're trying to learn. And this could be like a skill of communication, of trying to be a message, and you're like, you want it quick, you want it done. And this week is like, this is going to be a very slow paced week. It's going to be a lot of like reflecting, a lot of absorbing information, and this is going to be information that is passed down to you that you like will have to figure out like how to use it. Then it might be more of like you have to write it down this week, and then tomorrow be, or not tomorrow, but the week afterwards could be more of like you're going to put those thoughts into action, those plans into action. Okay. Oh, that's not fair. See where tasting her bikini. Okay, what are we surrendering? Yes? There we go. Oh my god. We have a lot of surrenders coming this week. A lot of surrenders. They want out. Okay, so these are the first two. We'll have to do these. We have what? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Okay. Like forever. We have surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. This could be more along the lines of spirituality, like opening to spirit, to the universe, trying to be more open, be more communicative, like just speaking words out loud, journaling these words when you have the chance. Because we have also surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. This is more of like wanting to ask for help. This is that 3 of Pentacles card right there. That is that that higher learning, that wanting to learn, with that Guru card being here as well, spirituality. The 3 of Pentacles can also be representing mind, body, and soul, wanting to connect with that. And you may, it might seem like prayer, and we're not talking about like the religious. It could just be more of like affirmations, statements, prayers to yourself, to your higher self. You know, what are you dedicating this week to? Being able to word that. Okay. And then we have surrender stubbornness, which is, you know, known to be with Taurus energy. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Here we have, you know, surrender stubbornness. This is also about that 7 of Swords. Like, stop looking back, stop being stubborn. You don't need those thoughts. You can leave those in the past. Move forward. You have enough on your plate. You don't need to add more to it. You don't need those fears, anxieties holding you back anymore. Because you want to see the world, you want to move into the world, you want to see what the world has to offer you. You can't do that if your stubbornness is the thing that is holding you back. Like, also, it's like always blaming others for your mistakes, and it's like it's yourself that's doing this. Am I getting, I think I'm not getting darker, right? Like I don't think the light's changing, because I think it's changing behind me, so it might be changing this. If it gets too dark, you can't even see the cards, let me know. 100 miles. And with that surrender to prayer card that we just had, it's because we also have surrender to spirit. And hold on. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So this would be also a week for some people who are casting spells this week. You're doing your prayers, you're doing your spell work, and you're leaving it to spirit. You've done all you can. You can't stress out too much about it. And then we have surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships, practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. These are the boundaries, the protections that you set. This could also be with yourself when you have to tell yourself no and you have to keep with it. But like I said, there could be someone with high Taurus placements, high Cancer placements, that King of Pentacles and that Queen of Cups are not seeing eye to eye on a situation. One is ruled by her emotions. She's ruled by emotional intelligence to the situation. She wants beauty. She wants sanctuary. She wants a nice, warm, welcoming home. Whereas the King of Pentacles, when it's in reverse, is more of like being too structured, too stubborn, not seeing what the other perspective. They're not seeing, they want it their way or no way. They want things done a certain way, and it's like it's not going to be easy to flow with that. That Queen of Cups is having an issue being able to flow through that. Okay, so it's like needing to have like those boundaries set and being able to have the freedom to do what it is that you need to do to take care of yourself, and not letting someone come in and like take the world from you, like taking your opportunities away. Like you're bigger, you're stronger than that. And even though I feel like this person, the King of Pentacles, is just because they have a fear of, and it's a valid fear, like they don't want their money to be going down the drain. They don't want to, they're looking out for finances, like for money, because they're very stressed out about money right now, and that could be where the mindset is coming from. Whereas the Queen of Cups is coming more from a place of enlightenment, wanting to be more spiritually involved, wanting to be able to leave things to spirit. Whereas that Taurus card is more of this week, that person that might be influencing, or it could be yourself, you might be seeing these attributes with yourself, is more of along the lines of like, we can't just leave things to spirit, we have to be active in doing it. But it's like, how many things can you be active on before you burn out? Because you're doing too much, and you're not focusing in on what it is that exactly you're trying to be. This Seven of Swords, where you're trying to focus on all of the thoughts, all of the opportunities, and you can't handle that. So that's where that Queen of Cups is coming in. Like, we need to be able to like let some things flow away from us, and if they're meant to be, they'll come back around. Spirit will listen and bring it back to us if it was meant to be. We can only control what we can. There's some things that are out of our control because the world is playing into it that we're not able to do. And that person is not going to really like that, because that they want that Knight of, like I said, the Knight of Swords, the Gemini energy, is not willing to see at this point like the two perspectives. So it's like needing to flip this over and like needing to take your time, pause, and let that communication flow. Okay. Listen, I can do it all. No. Okay, what do I want? What do I want? What's the next deck I want? I want to show everyone that, but I don't want to use it because I don't use that one. I'll probably go with self-care, and then we'll do spiritual AF. I have a new Oracle deck that I kickstarted, I forget, it was like 2 years ago or something. I finally just got it, I think like a month ago. So I don't really know it at all, so I have to read it from the book to realize what it's trying to say. Okay. Nice and timely, yes. Spiritual AI. No, Spiritual AF. The yellow deck. The one that's really spicy. Okay. We have make an altar. That's definitely, where is it? Looks like this person here making an altar. This is typically shown to always like be in a church, so like a spiritual space. But make an altar. And that could also be how you surrender things to spirit. You're leaving it at the altar. Be like, here, you take care of it. And it's spirit, or it's your deities, it's whoever you work with, the universe, all that stuff. And then we have movement, making small moves. Okay, and this also could also mean like movement as in doing yoga, going for a walk, just being able to like stretch your arms, your legs, being present in the moment as well while you're doing that movements. Spiritual NFT, no. And then we have connect with fire. Okay, so this could be burning away. This is what we're releasing. This is what we're burning. We are leading our way up to a full moon in Scorpio event, like I think in a week or two. Yeah, we're even at the 1 week mark. It should be, I don't know if it's Friday or Thursday, but connect with fire. So like I said, connect with that fire, that burning passion. You know, once you let yourself rest, yes, fire in the chat. And then we have ground yourself, you know, like when things feel like they're moving too quickly, when you feel like, you know, things are unclear, you're not sure where you should be heading, you want to ground yourself, ground your energy, taking that moment. I'm going to have to add some more commands apparently to Stream Elements because I don't have that one for YouTube. That's for, I do have it, I think I have it for Twitch, right? Do I have it or did I make that for Aaron's chat and I never made it for mine? I don't remember. But remind me because I'll make sure that's in both. I feel like it's in Twitch. I feel like it's on my Twitch. But I don't remember if it's in... Or I think it's in Twitch. I don't... Obviously, it's not here. So... I feel like I do, right? But I don't remember if I made it... You know what? Because I fixed Aaron's. We did the chat. We did the counts it now. I changed it to that. So that's why I'm like, oh, I updated it there. And show you could just pop it in mod Discord if you want to. I don't know if Aaron's listening. He's not typing in chat. Usually he'll send me like a DM right now, and like I don't have a DM from him, but he'll usually put it somewhere and be like, oh, I noted it in the list, in my list, my very short to fix list for my streams versus his stream list, which is like everything he needs to do. Okay, we're gonna do some of these. Where are we at? We are at 30 minutes. Cool. We got like, I want to try to keep these between like I mean we should chat in between, so I'll keep that in mind, but try to keep it like 45 minutes, you know. I'll probably do community readings like this, but shorter ones for like full moons and new moons that will be public. So yeah, okay, so you are here, but like, did you hear anything, or are you just saying that you're here? Also, you can check actually Stream Elements for me, Aaron, if you wanted to. You don't have to, though. It's in Discord, got it. You do have it, but it's just the Elmo emote. Got it, yes. I never changed it to like the counting stuff. Okay, so we have mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. I love this picture, it's so pretty. It actually kind of reminds me of movement. Like how it mirrors each other. Ha! Very similar. Okay, so yeah, treat your body like the palace it is. You may need, like I said, it's that grounding energy to make sure you're not stressing yourself out too much. Like, you know, like stress is a part of life. It's going to happen, but it's like being able to like, you know, balance it out, making sure you're having some fun, have to schedule it in. You can't just like be on a whim of feelings. Some people really do flourish with routine. We have Merle, be your first priority, which I like that. I like that drawing. But like, yeah, we kind of already went over that as well, like being your own priority so that you can focus on refilling your cup. And then we have, we have the tower. It showed up somehow, some way, somehow, but it just says, unplug and relax for a spell. I would say this is the complete opposite tower reaction that most people have to the tower, and that's probably why they made the card like this. So we have the tower, but like they are doing, I think this is like a form of yoga or stretching. It's just more advanced. But yeah, so we've got the tower, just relax. And it says, it's funny how he says first spell because we did talk about spells. I see the Elmo fire. Is that more, did I put the dicks on my BTTV? I don't remember. Alright, we're gonna end with this one really quick. I'm just gonna show this super quickly. Nope. Oh my god. This What's it called? This is the guidebook. This is the guidebook. This huge thing. This is why I'm not using the Oracle guide right now. I'm working on it for fire. Oh, you don't have to work on it right now, Erin. I just needed to know I needed to add it. But these are the new Oracle cards. These are the back of them. Very glossy. Gold foiled. I hope it's picking it up. Dragon Rider, She of the Invisible Ally. Maiden. See, it's kind of hard to see because I think it's super dark and they're glossy, so it's like hard to like show them when they're like this. Spider Woman. Just one more of them. Oh, we have to show this. This is the Devouring Mother. Hey, we got fire. We have 2 rows of fire. I'm obsessed with this deck already. Yeah, it took a while. At first I was like, oh shoot, I think I have a deck coming in. Oh wait, here's the Oracle. That's funny how I just split the deck and the Oracle pops up. So, oh, this is pretty, the Phoenix. I kept saying one more. Okay, this is it. This is the Phoenix. I was thinking, I'm like, maybe for like decks that are brand new like this that I need, because like I need to read and like, but like I have to like find it in here. We would go live in Discord because we have like the bot and everything to keep things in order, but I'm like, this might be really more casual. Excuse me. But just go live on Discord for a stream and be like, do you want me to pull a card from here? So I can just take my time, sit and read. And there's no other distractions because like I have to read. They're not that long. Like here's like 1 page to the back there. Usually I'm pretty good about like summing it up, but I still have to sit there and read it all before I can summarize it. Ugh. But it's a thick book. They use really thick cardstock, which I like. Okay, enough of that distraction. Can't help it. They're just so pretty. We're going to pull a card. Here we go. From the Spiritual AF to end this reading. Yeah, here we go. NFT. Oh god. This deck was like, this you? Oh no. Oh no, I did it. It's fine. It was bound to happen. I'm used to like reversing like a deck, but with these ones I don't because they're not like a tarot deck. I just did it, so now there's cards that are reversed and some that are not, but I mean there's no really a reversal in here, so it is what it is at this point. Apparently we get 2 of them. So you can have both of them or you can pick whichever. Oh, wait. We can pick, there's 3 of them actually. Okay, so you can pick which one out of the 3 you would like to end your reading with this. I'll go 1, 2, and 3, so you can pick by a number, or, you know, you could just listen to all 3 of them, okay? So I've got 1, 2, 3 in front of me. Pick your number, but here we go with number 1, all right? We have this one. Your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on. That's what it looks like. A human brain left unattended doesn't shut down. It goes berserk with bullshit thoughts that turn into bullshit actions. Ego will do its job of judging, separating, and accumulating things to define who you are without any help from you. But the soul needs your attention to be heard over all that loud ass ego. There's a reason most truly successful people meditate, read inspiring books, focus on gratitude, and are of service to others in some way. It turns their soul on, and that makes them way better leaders, problem solvers, and functional humans. It also makes them way more fun to be around. So now I'm scared. That was actually, I would say, like, out of all, like, I don't even know what actually the other two say, but, like, so far, like, this one, like, speaks in volumes, because we were just talking about, like, being able to, wanting to read, because this is also with that Guru card, this Hierophant card, is about passed on information. It's nothing about intuition. It's information that is taught to you, you know, that you might have been challenging with, and it's, like, because you haven't found the right book to read, you haven't been inspired to read, to listen, like, to a podcast, or to an audiobook, being able to find those words. So it's, like, having to take that time to meditate, to ground yourself, and like being able to connect with yourself and your higher self. So this was number 1. On to number 2. Love like people aren't total assholes. Okay. Of course you've been hurt. People can be stupid, selfish, destructive fucknuts. But choosing to live life with your dukes up, waiting for the asshole in everyone to come out, insinuates you from the brilliance in people. You'll be a force to be reckoned with if you love people with the tenderness and ferocity of someone who's digging for the gold in everyone. Okay. But yeah. But it's a pretty like neon blue purple color, at least, right? It's a difficult one. So, but I was just thinking with this one, love people who aren't like assholes. It's kind of like that Queens versus Taurus information. Like when people think like this is the heart, so you might be thinking like people are just like surface level, and it's like it goes deeper than that. Get dragged. But I like being a salty bitch who hates everyone. Well, this one says no. At least not all the time. Okay? Have your moments where you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take it easy. Okay, and then we have the third one. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guacamole. I'm extra AF too. Being extra means you give a shit. Maybe you give a shit about your on fleek eyebrows, or you give a shit about the environment, or you give a shit about making your ass clap. Be extra today. And it says, yup, it's a thing. It put a little like asterisk next to that one, and it's hard to see for that. It's a thing. All right. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that was our reading for this week ahead. These are going to probably get better and more like in-depth ones. I remember to pick, I always look at my like spread here. Like, can you see my spread? This is my spread. This is all of my cards I have out here. And I'm always like, I have all the cards I need, right? And then if you actually see here, 1, 2, and 3 of them are just tarot decks. And I know I could bring in more tarot decks to a reading, but I don't really normally do that. This was the new one, so I wasn't going to use it. And then these 2 are our normal ones, so I literally only had 1 and 2 other extra oracle cards. And I was like, oh yeah, and this, I had these, but they were like all the way in the back. And I brought these out for affirmations, but I decided to go with the spiritual ones as my other option, because I was like, why not? I gotta remember to grab more of my oracle decks that are there and now up there. I moved, as you can see, I emptied some of my shelves and popped them up there. Okay. Aaron, we can be extra. Yeah, extra. Trying to sneak into the thing to rob them, but the clapping of my cheeks giving me away. It's a fun time here. I like it. I like it. Alright. Nothing new. If you're watching the VOD, you couldn't make it live. That's absolutely fine. We're running on Divine Time now, so I know I'll be going live every Monday, probably between the hours of 11, and this is all in Chicago time zone, 11 and 1 o'clock. I would say nothing later than 1, unless something happens and I have to go, like, at 2 o'clock, I would say. Like, that would be, like, an extreme. But between 11 and then, just because, like, it's easier, just so I can get in the habit. We're trying to build habits here, 1 week at a time. So Mondays will be that. But of course, if you just want to be notified and it's easier, you can always join the Discord, or if you're already in the Discord, click the notifications for the Buns Tube, so you'll be notified when I go live, like at everyone who at people who have that notification turned on, and all other updates. All other updates will be posted there, like going live on Twitch and all those type of plans. Because eventually, if Twitch works out the way I mentally want it to, we will be, you know, I'm going to start with just casual gaming, like Dead by Daylight, all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, things you can just hop in, hop out. You don't have to, like, really pay attention in a way. Like, there's no story-based games. But then eventually, we're going to start bringing in some fun, like, cozy games. I do know there's a book game coming out. Probably in 2024 though. It's the small book one where it's like you have like you own like your own little bookstore and you take it traveling. But I don't think that comes out just yet. Unfortunately. Here we go. But like cozy games like that. And if I feel like it, maybe Outlast will make it there, because I've always wanted to fully play Outlast. But I'm scared to. But I've had Aaron do it, I think, once so far. I don't know if I had him do it twice, but at least once. And I've seen it so many times. I'm like, I want to play Outlast once. But I don't want to do it by myself. So, I'm sure some scary games will pop up here or there on Twitch, but that's like kind of like what I want to use it for. This is for all, like, you'll find nothing but like tarot, a little bit of book content here. Maybe if there's like highlights or something like special that happened on Twitch, we may bring the VOD here just to like keep it safe, maybe. Outlast super cozy. It gets me super cozy. I get all bundled up into a blanket, and then like I don't want to like leave it. I'll be just like the only issue, I have to do it either when I don't have nails, so I can use a mouse and keyboard because it's first person, and I'm not good with a controller with anything first person. So I have to see if I can like get my keyboard, because right now my nails don't hate this keyboard, but I can't really play successfully like with it with that. And then this mouse was not optimized for gaming. It's for graphic designs and being on the computer for long hours, but not for gaming. So I may have to get like another little gaming mouse like that's just for gaming, for those type of things. Okay. Cozy games, so let's play Outlast. Yeah. 2, but the first one, yeah, I don't want to play Outlast 2, and I wouldn't play the DLC that's like right up there. I'm not gonna play Whistleblower. There's a scene in there I can't. I always turn it off. I switch it off in that one, or I mute it and look away and try to come back when it's done. So I wouldn't be able to play the game like that. Rich downloaded to play for a long time, but I keep getting scared. I've heard like ups and downs of Blair Witch. I think I've seen most of it though. But I hope it's scary. Okay, thank you guys for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I know we bullshit and chit chat a lot during, like, in between, like, the cards, which is fine. So we'll see. We're just having fun with this. We're keeping it very casual on these lives. But thank you for being here. Thank you to my mods for being here. Thank you for Aaron for being here. I truly appreciate it. Guinness, you know, thankfully got his business done before stream, right before I hit that go live button, so it didn't happen during stream like he likes to, when I'm trying to adjust everything. If you have anything about like the music, if it was too loud, if you couldn't hear me, if the video buffered and I didn't realize it, because like the previews busted over here, which sometimes OBS goes really smooth, but the buffering happens, but YouTube took it away from me. I think that's about it. Okay. I will keep everyone posted in the Discord. Love you all. Have a wonderful week. Get some rest. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. And I will see you all later. Bye.